the application process was surprisingly easy. We got put in touch with David. I gave him a call. He sent me an application. I filled it out. I had my vestry look at it, and we sent it back in. And really, and then soon after that, we received the money to enter into the pre-campaign assessments phase. After we talked to David, David put us in touch with Horizons, and I had a conversation with Joe Park, who took some information, got to know who I was and who the church was, and then was able to help us find a strategist that would work with us well. One of the things that really put me at ease as a pastor and put my vestry at ease was the fact that it was no risk. There was no obligation to continue on with the campaign after that pre-assessment period was done. So we entered into the pre-campaign assessments. We heard the information that was given back to us. We were able to pray about it. We ended up entering into the campaign, but there was no obligation. So knowing that there was no risk for us really allowed us to enter into it fully. And that was a real joy for me, particularly as a pastor. I guess my advice would be to, first off, talk to Dave Roseberry, talk to Joe Park, and learn all about the campaign itself to really understand what all is involved in the campaign. That was really helpful for me. So I know I've said this before, but I was surprised at how much of the campaign is not really focused on money itself, how much of the campaign is focused on spiritual health, that's focused on vision and understanding who you are as a church. So that was one of those things that really helped me as a pastor to want to enter into it. But I wouldn't have known that had I not just simply asked the question first and really learned what all is involved in this kind of campaign. Again, I was just really thankful for the success of the campaign. And by success, I mean not just that we hit our benchmarks and that we raised money, but that it really set Christ Church up for going into mission in a very confident way and with a very clear vision of who we are and where the Lord is leading us. And so it's not just the finances, it's everything else around it that helped us become a healthy church. And it's now one of these, now it's a tool that we have for if and when this ever comes, we ever need to do this again. I know that we will be able to enter into it with joyful excitement and gratitude about what the Lord is doing through us. So.